Little Tennessee and the Roanoke, rivers that first lured settlers in the 18th and 19th centuries, remain equally powerful and attractive in the 21st. Communities near the water understand the river's potential to serve their evolving needs. The rivers are natural resources, economic development assets, to be preserved and celebrated. But finding the right balance takes diligence and creativity. The Little Tennessee River winds through the center of Franklin. It's a place where paddlers and fishermen enjoy Mother Nature just blocks from downtown. A greenway follows the river for 5 miles, perfect for birdwatchers, joggers, and cyclists of all ages. Even so, interested citizens thought the Little Tennessee could be made more attractive. They believed the river could lure even more people to get outside, and that downtown Franklin would benefit. The river, they suggested, could use some sprucing up.
And by semi-cleanup, I mean cutting a path through the fallen trees that over the years have just remained. And in doing that, we were able to create a pathway so that the rafters wouldn't have to lay down or float sideways underneath the overhanging branches and wouldn't have to ride a bump over a tree that was blocking their passage.
The river belongs to the people, which means a bevy of agencies have oversight, from the Army Corps of Engineers to the state's Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Much of the river bank, on the other hand, is private property. The town of Franklin kept them all happy, and then some.
As a matter of fact, the company that we hired through a bid process actually put vegetable oil in their power saws. So when they were cutting the branches, any of the oil that got flipped off the saw blade was biodegradable. So it didn't create an oil slick in the river. And we were able to clean, I don't know, about 8 miles of river that we've spruced up.
Far to the east, the vast Roanoke River presents different opportunities. A paddle trail developed by Roanoke River Partners features 16 camping platforms along the river and deep in the swampy floodplain.
You have the day-use canoers who just like to come out to the platforms and check them out. A lot of the areas, especially in the Roanoke, there's such vast floodplain that you need a place to kind of take a breath, or if you want to just get out of your canoe and walk around, and the platforms serve a really good function for that because they're just miles and miles of floodplain.
Last year we experienced our best year ever with some over 1,000 reservation nights for the year, and we are projected to exceed that this year. Here on the camping platforms at night, you hear the water move, you hear the fish break, you hear the owls screech back and forth. You may hear about a bear growl in the distance, but lots of different birds that some people are familiar with, as well as some maybe you haven't experienced before. You have a chance to see what it's like to you know, pack up what you need in a canoe and do without what you didn't bring. No electricity, no modern conveniences. You bring in what you need and you pack it up and take everything that you bring in, you take back out. Everything.
River visitors benefit the 5 counties served by Roanoke River Partners.
So we bring people in to hotels and bed and breakfasts. They sometimes stop in to get a last hot meal before they get in their boat for a few days. They're stopping in for ice, a hat, sunscreen, some things to take with them when they're going out.
Just a 5-minute walk from the river is Hamilton's Rosenwald School. At one time, North Carolina had about 800 Rosenwald schools, named for the Sears Roebuck president and philanthropist who helped fund them. The school, which served African American students for decades before closing in 1960, is being restored by Roanoke River Partners. The multi-purpose Rosenwald River Center will serve the community as well as visitors to the river. Hamilton residents who attended the school are proud to see this part of community heritage honored.
Education has enabled me to achieve the goals that I wanted in life. And I was able to go on from high school to college to two other different colleges in New Jersey, Rutgers and Jersey City State. And I was able to acquire the things that I wanted out of life because of the foundation that I received here.
It's a beautiful match how this community reached out to Roanoke River Partners and said, can you maybe help us look at the preservation of this building? It's been a very interesting process as that unfolded to learn this history and how the river lent itself to the original placement of the school, to the original growth of this community. The vibrancy that was here was based on the river. And once again, as we look to the future and bringing dollars in and keeping the businesses that are here viable, the river is the natural resource that we once again look to be the theme that pulls it all together.